Hey, this is Inkush speaking. Anyway, I just wanted to make this video. Whoever's watching, friends, family, anybody, I just wanted to share something with you that I learned today. So I was just sitting in my room by myself, kind of bored, and there's this book that I got at my library fair for 50 cents. Probably the cheapest book I ever got, but the most inspiring book I ever held in my hand. I only read the first chapter today, and I have learned a lot of things only from the first chapter. This book is called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And in the first chapter, the author talks about how people misconstrue some things and how they judge others without knowing about the people. It's basically a misconception of others without knowing what they went through. As people say all the time, there's a reason for people act, there's a reason for what they do and how they act around you. And we need to be sensitive to these reasons and we need to understand them before judging anybody. For example, the author talks about a situation he was in a while ago. He was in a subway train in New York City, and everybody is just, hanging out in the subway. Strangers, obviously. Some people chatting with each other. Some people are reading newspaper. Some people are listening to their music. It's a normal train ride. And at the next stop, a man came in with 3 small kids. And the man sat next to the author. And the 3 small kids were the most obnoxious kids he had ever seen. They started running around the train, started pulling people's possessions, talking loudly. They were very, very disruptive. And obviously, they were small kids. And people understand that. But what annoyed the author the most is that the man, their father, just sat next to him, closed his eyes, and did not do anything about it. He didn't tell his kids to be quiet. He didn't tell them to compose themselves. He didn't tell them to behave. He didn't tell them anything that a normal parent would tell them if their kids were being disruptive to others and really kind of annoying. And the author lost his patience. After a while, he turned around to the man and said, "Hey, do you realize that your kids are misbehaving? Do you realize that they are being disruptive in the public place? And can you do anything about that? I mean, you're their parent, and I feel like you should do something about it." And the man looked at him and said, "We're coming back from the hospital. My wife just died about 2 hours ago. I don't know what to do. She used to deal with my kids. I was busy with work all the time. I was never really around my kids. I'm confused about what happened, and I think they're just confused as well. I really don't know what to do." And that just changed the whole perception of the author, the person who wrote this book. And he said his paradigm about the whole situation took a 360-degree turn because of that. He was thinking, oh, these kids are annoying, and the father is irresponsible. He's not doing anything. He's not doing what he's supposed to do. And I bet you everybody on the train probably felt the same way. But if he didn't ask him, or if he didn't question his parenthood, he would have never found out what had happened to this poor guy and their kids. The kid's mother had just died, and they were little kids. They probably don't know what's going on, and they're just running around, and the father is obviously very sad, and he's just trying to cope with that loss and sitting there, and everybody on the train just judged him and thought he was this bad parent. And that's just an example of misconception, how we have misconceptions of other people, and yet we don't know what is behind that misconception. And there is a reason for everything, and there's a reason why everything happens, the way people act, etc. So what I wanted to share with you was this story that kind of changed my whole mind, um, kind of made me a better understanding, more patient person. Because let's be real, everybody has misconceptions about other people. We judge people all the time. It's part of human nature. We say, "Oh, it's that cocky, annoying guy," or "that girl is so stupid." We just have to realize that there are reasons for everything, and that's the story I wanted to share with you. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.